Here's a pitch wide to Gush. Turns it up, squares away, and good stop there that time by the Red Raiders, led by number 50. Even Strausbach.
Yep, Strausbach's had himself a decent game. It's at least his second tackle on this current Muncy drive. Big third down and 4 play for the Red Raider defense as they need to get the ball back.
Ross Ayer's been pretty quiet after that touchdown pass. See if Branson goes to his go-to man.
Well, Montgomery, as I said, has made that adjustment, and now they are playing off him with the safety rolled over the top, but Muncy elects to toss.
Pepper around the corner, gets it, turns upfield, first down and more, and inside the 40.
Well, that time the freshman did a nice job coming down and executing a crack block on the corner. We have another Red Raider down, but nice job on the perimeter by Muncy blockers, which allows them to gain another first down and continue to chew clock here in the fourth quarter with 8:41 left.
All right, we have an injury timeout, 8:41 to go, 20-7 Indians. We'll be right back after a word from Fast Maz.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Maz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years, seeing the same faces, it's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see.
All right, Coach, we're back here. Sam Ayers being helped off the field. 8:41 to go in this one, 20-7. Muncy leads, and they are in business again at the Red Raider 39-yard line.
Unfortunate injury for the senior defensive lineman, and by the way it's looking here, he probably won't be back the rest of this game. He's having a very hard time putting any kind of pressure on that right ankle.
Yeah, and he's trying to lift up. Now they're trying to help him off the field without even putting any pressure on. We don't want to speculate, but it's real hard when you do twist an ankle or tear ligaments. I know a little bit about that, tearing ligaments in an ankle, but it's tough. It blows up on you, and it's tough to put pressure on it.
Yeah, and he's had himself a decent game, but
Yeah.
as we said earlier, you don't ever want to see any young man get injured.
No, and they're letting him take his time to get off the field. Take as long as you need.
So once he's got themselves a fresh set of downs, 8:41 left. At some point, if you're Montgomery, you've got to start to think a little bit about sending a little bit more pressure here. Maybe take your chances and force some type of a turnover as time's starting to run out.
Yeah, they need 2 scores here. 2 touchdowns. And we got 2 receivers to the top of your screen. That's Iyer and Good in the slot. Backs in a straight eye. Handoff Gush up the middle. Spinning and making the first guy miss and still motoring.
Pushes his way all the way.
And then moving that pile, Ethan Gush called him like the Energizer, buddy. He keeps going and going and going. He's getting stronger and stronger as this game goes on, and he is chewing up clock.
We've mentioned his physicality tonight on 3 or 4 occasions. Just another example right there of a very physical run where he was met at the line of scrimmage and was able to get himself an 8-yard gain by the time everything was said and done.
And Gush and Pepper for this team, both juniors. So they will be back. Young team for both teams.
Correct. This should be a good rival game the next couple years.
7:47 to go in this flight here. Pass out of the backfield of Palmatier again. And that is going to be another Muncy first down to move the sticks.
It's going to go down to the 22-yard line.
This drive is brought to you by Sanders Mortuary, family owned in the Williamsport area, 821 Diamond Street, 570-322-3466.
And what they're doing on that play, it's the fourth time they've run that tonight with success. The action in the backfield is creating the outside backer to hesitate for a moment, and the back's getting behind him in the flat, and hence a complete pass, and actually an easy toss for the quarterback.
Pitch to Pepper. Pepper cuts it back, making defenders miss. He is down close to another first down.
It should be another Muncy first down. If not, I'd be surprised if they don't measure here.
It is right at the sticks.
First down.
First down again. 7 minutes to go, clock running. Muncy deep in Red Raider territory.
And a score here will pretty much send the shoe back to Muncy.
Handoff Gush straight up the middle, carrying defenders with him into the end zone for a touchdown. That's the hat trick for Ethan Gush, and that's 3 touchdowns. This one from 11 yards out, and 26-7, point after pending. Ethan Gush putting on a clinic here tonight, Coach.
Tough runs on that drive particularly. He's done it all night. The Indians have cemented themselves a victory tonight in this game, scoring a huge miracle comeback.
Isaac Boring on for the point after. Snap, spot, kick is up, and the kick is good. That's a Park Pizza touchdown. 27-7, 6:42 to go in this one. We'll be right back.
Caught the opening play and all the way for a touchdown.
Now that's a Park Pizza touchdown.
Lyle doesn't really drive a motorcycle. Do you, Lyle? That's right, that's right. Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000. Of course, we'll even trade motorcycles, I forgot. Boats? Airplanes? No, not doghouses. Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
All right, we're back. 27-7, Coach. 6:42 to go. Isaac Boring to kick off. Angles it to the corner. Picked up by Deem. Deem to the 20. 25 and up to about the 28-yard line. And that's where Montgomery will take over. You talked about it earlier, Coach. Game with huge playoff implications here. Montgomery has a good schedule coming up, a favorable schedule coming. So they got to make the most out of their opportunities here. They can't dwell on a loss too long. We said it last week. Every week you start off 0-0.
And Muncy's got CMVT away, Sarah at home, and Hughesville, another rivalry game at home to finish out the season. So they've set themselves up well tonight.
Back to pass looking. There's Walters at the 30, 35, and sidesteps a man up about the 36-yard line. Maurice Walters.
Maybe a little too late.
5'11", 160-pound sophomore. Only his second catch of the ball game. And who does Montgomery have coming up next week, Coach?
Montgomery, Paul, has got to travel to Troy. Then they've got Kawaneski Valley at home and Bucktail at home to finish the season.
Favorable schedule for them also.
Correct. Winnable
again.
Winnable games.
Out at the 45-yard line.
So now 2 passes to Walters back-to-back, 20-plus yards. One must be wondering where that's been all night.
Well, Muncy's dropping back a little bit with a 20-point lead here. Maybe they're giving him a little bit more of an opening.
I don't believe Muncy is any kind of a real prevent defense here. Corners might be back a yard or two more. They're actually coming closer to the line of scrimmage now.
Almeida back to pass, looking, he's under pressure. He's rolling, still rolling, keeps the ball, tucks it down, and he's up to the 50 and out of bounds. Tackle by Ethan Gush. Almeida got some wheels there.
Yeah, once he decided to make a decision and take off, and showed some nice speed.
6:15 to go in the ball game. Well, Montgomery's got to put a good drive together. They haven't really put together one solid drive all night.
Well, after they got that field position on the turnover, they cashed it in, and that's been about it.
And we haven't seen them go long distances here. But this team isn't built to pass. The run's been snuffed all night, but now they have two receivers to the top of your screen. That is Walters to the bottom. Almeida back to pass, looking for Walters again. Throws on a fade pattern. And well defended by Woods, and there's a flag.
Yeah, face guarding on Walters. They tried to throw a stop and go pattern to him, and now Muncy's coaches aren't real happy with the call, but it was a penalty.
Well, the problem is Wirtz didn't turn back and look at the ball at all. If he turned back a little bit, maybe they could have got away with that, but he was
didn't.
pretty close with him.
You're right. And you saw that pattern being set up. They threw two hitches, and then it was a hitch and go, and good call by the Red Raider staff. We get one in the end zone here. Maybe I spoke too soon. They still have 3 timeouts left. They're going to have to score soon and get an onside kick.
All right, we got trips to the bottom of your screen.
Stranger things have happened.
It's a final in Montoursville, 46-14 over Danville. Almeida rolling, throws, almost picked off by Wirtz. Wirtz had the penalty on him, and he came back and almost made an interception.
The ball went right through his hands. He should have had that pick, but didn't come up with it. 6'2" junior was in the right spot at the right time, just didn't make the play. Good news for Montgomery is the incomplete pass stops the clock at 6 minutes.
6 minutes to go in the ball game, 27-7. Two receivers to the top of your screen, Walters to the bottom of your screen. Lone setback is Drick, and we have a timeout by Montgomery. It'll be their first. 6 minutes to go in this one. We're going to take a short timeout. Word from Van Campen Motors.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70.
I'm Brian Cochran, owner and operator of Cochran Automotive and Towing. We have complete towing, roadside services from lockouts, fuel delivery, flat tires, and breakdowns. We all know accidents happen. When they do, request us. We can save you $75 on a city fee if you request us.
Back 6 minutes even to go here. We got trips to the bottom of your screen. Almeida from the gun, rolling this way, steps back, throws deep, one sprints in the end zone. Nice adjustment on the ball by Stephen Prince. And it's a first down inside the 10-yard line. What'd you see there, Coach?
Well, I saw the same thing that Iyer did to him in the first half. He boxed that one up, made a great catch, and Montgomery's in business. Let's see if we get some tempo from Montgomery here, as they need to score points and score them in a hurry.
Yeah, they need 3 touchdowns here. Down by 20 points. And clock ticking away at 5:52 and rolling.
There we go. It stopped for a moment, and now we're set. But they got to go, Paul. Agreed?
First and goal, absolutely. Almeida from the gun. Handoff to Drick. Bounces, tries to get to the outside, tries to get around the corner, and a whole host of Indians there to corral him out of bounds. 5:35 to go. And now you're seeing some urgency, Coach.
Well, they can afford now the clock stop, but you know, they got to get to the line here. You know, not trying to be critical, but you've got 20 points to make up. So you know you're going to have to score a touchdown, correct? You're going to have to onside kick. All right, you've got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. You had to burn 1. So if you're going to stay in bounds or have a complete pass and not score, you better have another play call to get right up on the line.
Spread formation, 3 receivers. Now Drick in motion. Almeida keeps it, calls his own number, and down he goes.
Big sack that time for the Muncy
73.
Indians. Yep, 73 was in there. Dakota Housing. Hope I pronounced that right.
That was close.
I believe that's his second solo tackle of the evening. And time continues.
3rd and 11.
To run off on Montgomery, and they're not out of their huddle yet.
Same formation for the Red Raiders. Almeida from the gun. He got Drick and Showers to his immediate left and right. Handoff, Showers.
And same play again that time. The initial hit by Dakota. Big 6'1", 215-pound senior defensive lineman made the initial contact. And then help came in forming the cavalry on its way. And Montgomery now might be thinking about having to put the ball up at the 4th and goal from the 11.
You got trips to the top of your screen. Almeida from the gun. Lone setback is Drick. Almeida rolling, looking for Prince again. Corner to the end zone. Incomplete. Good defense again by Christian Good.
Stepped in front of that actually and broke it up. Very well played, and that's going to thwart the Red Raider drive deep in Muncy territory. The Indians will take over on their own 11, Paul, with 4:10 left, leading 27-7 in this old shoe game.
Coach, where are we next week? Why don't you tell us where we're going to be next week? We just got the news a couple minutes ago. Where are we going to be?
We did get the news. We will be visiting the University of Bucknell's beautiful stadium to do the game between the Lewisburg Green Dragons and the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Should be a great game. I did a couple Jersey Shore games last year. Jersey Shore plays a tough schedule.
Yeah, beautiful facility down there at Bucknell, first class. Get a chance to go down and Christy Matthews Stadium and have a nice evening between 2 good ball clubs.
Also a nice evening between you and I also. Be great. Hope you tune in next Friday night to webweekly.com. WebWeeklyLive.com. Paul Boll and Rich Salonis will bring you every step of the way as we do every Friday night. Pregame goes on about 6:50. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. And like you said, Coach, we've been having a great time with weather. Not too bad. A little cold out tonight, but for the most part this year, it's been a beautiful, beautiful 7 weeks leading up to the high school football season so far.
It has. We've also been blessed with pretty competitive games, great atmospheres, packed stadiums. It's good for high school football and good for the communities, and we've really had a good time.
Iyer hands to Pepper. Pepper running wide. Gush out to block in front of him. Paul Pepper, nice run again on first down, and now they just don't want to get anyone hurt here. Just want to run the clock and run out the time.
Correct. Once again, an initial hit, and Muncy back drags the ball carriers for 2 or 3 yards.
Third down and 2. $2:59 to go. And now they just want to run. They don't want to get anybody hurt here. Just want to run the clock. Even if you have to punt it away, handoff up the middle, first down. That's going to just about do it. They're going to be able to chew up the rest of this clock.
Well, Montgomery's defense has been on the field for most of the second half here. I think they've worn themselves out, and understandably so. Muncy's offensive and defensive lines have played well tonight. They're certainly deserving of this victory.
And we got a timeout on the field.
As Montgomery's going to take their second timeout of the half.
All right, Montgomery's going to take a timeout. We're going to take our final timeout of the night here. We'll be right back. Fast Maz.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Maz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, lift.
All right, we are back here, 2:37 to go at Stanley T. Schuyler Stadium here in Muncy. Looks like the shoe is coming back to Muncy. Iyer keeps it around the end, 30, 35, and a big
Nice
hit by
hit.
Prince. Knocks him out of bounds. Prince and Springman push him out, but another first down.
And remember, you don't want to get anybody injured right now. Essentially, the football game's over. You've got another first down. Montgomery's got one timeout left. You're up by 3 scores. Be smart, right?
And maybe we'll see backup quarterback Caleb Meyer in the game. Not sure if we will. No, Iyer's going to stay in. Meyer and Iyer.
As Muncy goes unbalanced again. And that power eye and a toss.
To Gush. Gush to the 50. Gush 40, 35, 30. And down he goes at the 20-yard line. Gush was looking for number 4. In hockey, they call that a golden sombrero, coach.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, you learn a lot of things here.
I knew hat trick, but I didn't know
4
that.
goals. This is sombrero. I played goalie one time. I gave up 4 goals in about 2 minutes, and they kind of yanked me. So I know what a golden sombrero is. And it was all the same guy. Anyway, 2:05 to go in this one, coach. Pepper, nothing doing there. Good defense.
Another toss there, and Muncy's got. They're going to move to 4-3 on the season. Montgomery, unfortunately, will see their 2-game win streak come to an end. 135 and counting. The play just coming in.
Iyer under center, hand off to Pepper. Pepper down close to the 20-yard line.
And we're under a minute to go now. 3rd down and 7 for the Indians. I want to congratulate both teams on a hard-fought game tonight. The score is a little bit lopsided, but both of these teams played hard, and you can see the pride and tradition in this rivalry game. And it's a good thing for high school football.
3rd and 7, ball at the 20-yard line. And ball on the ground, and Iyer falls on it here. It'll be 4th down. It looks like the clock is going to run out. That might be your final play of the game. 17 seconds. And the clock is ticking down here at Stanley K. Schuyler Stadium. The shoe will go back to Muncy. And there is your final horn, 27-7. The Indians win it. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Coach Rich Salonis and the post-game interviews.
Lyle doesn't really drive a motorcycle. Do you, Lyle? That's right, that's right. Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000. Of course, we'll even trade motorcycles, I forgot. Boats? Airplanes? No, not doghouses. Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
My name is Matt Cochran. I am a late model driver from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I have been racing at my local dirt tracks for the last 20 years with my family by my side. My father's business, Cochran Automotive and Towing, has been my main sponsor from the very beginning. Racing is not just something I do, it is something I live for. My whole family is involved, from my mom and dad to my brother Bradley, my cousin Tyler, my uncle Wayne, and now my wife Megan and stepson Brock. Everyone pitches in and helps out in one way or another. Every Friday night the family packs up and heads out to Clinton County Motor Speedway, where I run my limited late model. As soon as my supermotor is done being freshened up, we will start running that on Saturday nights. Right now we are running up front and are competitive, but we could be doing better with some new equipment and technology. I am looking for additional sponsors to complete the 2019 season and for the next 2020 season coming.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees, come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Hi, it's Jim Webb, and I'm on 4 Mile Drive at Remax West Branch, and I'm with Cammie Rooney. Great to see you, Cammie Rooney.
You too, Jim. How are you doing?
Wonderful. You take over from Deb Williams about 3-4 years ago. You're the broker owner, and one thing that I love is that you give back to the community. Everything you're involved in seems to be community driven, and Deb was the same way, but give me an overview of what's going on here at Remax.
Well, at Remax West Branch, we do love to give back. We give back millions of dollars. Our Remax network to Children's Miracle Network to help young children that are sick in the hospital. We have given back to the local SPCA in the past, and we just live and work in this community, so we feel like it's a great honor to give back to people, and we have some of the best agents around here, and we're experienced, and it's an enjoyable...
And I travel the country, and there's no place like home. I love to get out and about, but I love the West Branch Valley and where we live. And one thing's for sure is the people are special within our communities and our areas.
Absolutely, I agree.
Tell me about the new program you got on with my friend Mike Lee here going on.
It's called Heroes Home Advantage, and that program helps out our local heroes that are on the front line for us every day, working hard. And so this is our way of giving back to the community. Since they are on the front line, we're going to give up 20% of our commission back to them at closing, which could be a huge savings when you're buying or selling a home.
And it's my understanding Mike's down at Susquehanna Community Bank now. They're opening up here soon, but it's exclusive to you two folks, right?
Yes, it's like Cumming County exclusive. Right now it's Remax West Branch and Susquehanna Community Bank are the partners in the program.
That's fantastic. So that's what's going on here on 4 Mile Drive. Get out to a football game near you.
Here we are after the old shoe game tonight with the victorious coach from MUNCY. Coach Tetreault, excellent job tonight by your kids, and sort of sum up how you felt they played tonight.
I mean, it's one of those things we knew if we were physical and we owned up front, we were going to have a great game. And those linemen came ready. It was great to have all the linemen healthy for once this year, and they played a great game up front.
Well, that they did. It was very obvious, especially in the second half. Montgomery didn't have the ball for a whole lot. You got first downs that you had to get, made the plays that you had to make. Talk to us a little bit about the ire-to-ire.
I mean, those freshman cousins, it's hard to believe they're only freshmen, but those cousins work that back shoulder, work that over-the-top pass, and it's great to see Ross. If someone's going to single-cover Ross Ire, he's going to score touchdowns, and it showed tonight.
And that it did, a couple big plays, and I think we wouldn't be doing a lot of justice if we didn't talk about Ethan's performance tonight offensively.
I mean, Ethan, gosh, offensively, defensively, you can name either side of the ball. That kid's a physical power. Whenever he runs the ball, we know he's going to truck at least one or two guys. He has that great spin move, and it was great to see him break a couple of them.
You also had a lot of success. You only ran it that we could remember 4 times tonight, but you threw a nice pass in the flat to Palmatier tonight 3 or 4 times. Was that something you saw in film study or preparation that they had a hard time covering?
I mean, it's one of those things. We knew if we ran the ball a lot, they're going to load that box, and we knew if you load the ball, if you load the box, we can get play action, that fullback in the tight end in the flat, and that's a route Nate's been dreaming about since he was a freshman. We saw that in the playbook. So we thought we had a good matchup with him on those outside backers, and we got on the bite just for a second. He was over the top open. It was great to see. It
was well done and a great scheme. You also went unbalanced 2 or 3 times tonight, and you did it into your boundary. Was that by design also?
I mean, it's one of those things. We know our linemen, Cale Hember, Dakota Howwise, they're seniors. They're our leaders. They're captains. We know when in doubt, we're going to put those 2 boys on the heavy formation and let those boys eat. They're going to be all forced to stop up front.
Well, a great game tonight between 2 backyard rivals. Coach, you've set yourself up very well, barring any injuries, for postseason play. Best of luck to you the rest of the year. Great job tonight by your staff and by your players.
Yep, thanks for coming, guys. It was great to have you here.
Awesome. Take care, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
All righty. We'll be right back with our post game. Go enjoy yourself, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
No, we're cool. Do we? Who do you want? Ethan? Ethan.
Lyle's no driver, that's for sure. But he will tell you that Blaze Alexander has the lowest price guaranteed.
I'm Brian Cochran, owner and operator of Cochran Automotive and Towing. We have complete towing, roadside services from lockouts, fuel delivery, flat tires, and breakdowns. We all know accidents happen. When they do, request us. We can save you $75 on a city fee if you request us.
He'll join us.
All right, we are back here at Stanley T. Schuyler Stadium. It's a final score, 27-7. The shoe comes back to Muncy, Coach.
Back to Muncy, where I think Muncy would tell you it belongs, right?
Well, we got a lot of Muncy fans. The band's here tonight. You guys make some noise for us, sir? And they are absolutely ecstatic here. What a great community atmosphere here. What a great game tonight by the Indians. And we're waiting to be joined here by Ethan Gush. He had 3 touchdowns on tonight, Coach. Let's go through the scoring summary real quick as we're waiting for Ethan. Muncy got on the board early. A 67-yard touchdown pass. I call it the law firm connection. It's ire to ire with 1:16 left in the first quarter. Extra point was good. 7-0 Muncy.
Absolutely. And, you know, they're going to be a force for the next 4 years for everybody in this area to deal with. You've got 2 young athletes that are making plays, and all he did there was go up and box out a senior, came down with the ball. When you're in a one-on-one situation like that, if you don't make the play, it's going to turn into a big one, and Muncy jumped up 7-0 very quickly.
6:39 to go before the half. A 6-yard touchdown, the first of his 3 on the game. Ethan Gush from 6 yards out. There was a penalty on the extra point. They took the points off the board, and the 2-point conversion then failed. It was 13-0.
Very physical running tonight by all of Muncy's backs, especially Ethan. How many times we said and saw in the game tonight where the back was hit at the line of scrimmage, contact, drug defenders 4 or 5 more yards, and when you're running physical with that kind of pad level, it's hard to bring down, and we got some excited players behind us.
Absolutely. As soon as we go through the scoring summary, we'll have you guys in here. 13-7, Montgomery then got on the board. Kayla Drick, a 4-yard run and 1:49 to go. 13 has cut the lead to 13-7, but then this young man right here, number 20, his next 2 touchdowns, Ethan, come on in. One from 4 yards out, one from 11 yards out. Put the game away, put it on ice. I was up there. I called you a hat trick up there for the free touchdown. 3 touchdowns. We were waiting for the golden sombrero on your 4th late in the game, but they stopped you here. Congratulations. Great game, kid. You ran hard. Coach and I said when you squared your shoulders up, you're tough to bring down.
Yeah, I try to hit him as hard as I can. I mean, yeah, that's about it. Just try to hit him.
That's all you got to do, Coach.
Ethan's a man of few words, but he speaks out here on the field, obviously. But ran very physical tonight. Was there anything different in the game plan? It didn't seem like your offensive line performed like we saw a couple weeks ago at South Williamsport. It looks like you guys got a little bit more physical on both sides of the ball, and you had some room to run tonight. At least that's what it looked like from upstairs. And when you did run, you got your shoulders square, and you really ran hard.
Yeah, we got our starting guy back, Howisen. He's a big help, so I can just run behind him in the line. We're like really working together now, so that's a big part of our running game.
Well, you guys have set yourselves up for a great playoff run now, right? You got a couple games left, so hopefully you'll get it together, win the rest of them.
Well, look who else we got here, number 20. We got Bailey here. Come on in here.
You big dog.
Come on in. You were my defensive player of the game. I mispronounced your name a couple times. Could you give us the correct pronunciation one more time?
Hadzanakalov.
That's what I've been saying the whole game. Coach has been correcting me. I've been getting it right. But you were our defensive player of the game. Excellent game. You were a monster in the middle.
Yeah.
These guys talk too much, man. We got to calm them down.
Yeah, you guys are all excited. Listen, hey, go enjoy the celebration. The shoe's coming back to Muncy. Guys, next week it's Lewisburg and Jersey Shore. We're down in Lewisburg. We're going to sign off here. Good night, everybody. For Rich Salonis, I'm Paul Bull. Thank you for watching WebWeeklyLive.com, and we'll see you next week at Bucknell University, Coach.
We got it.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.